Hello everyone and welcome back to WoW Classic. It is a really special day today because today we get our pet. We are going to do Taming the Beast before we do anything else in the Hunter, so let's take a look. It is an admirable skill to command one's authority over nature. As a hunter, you must strive to learn to use the force and power inherent to any creature of your choosing. Gaining control of an animal is not an easy feat. It is a task that you must undertake with much determination. For your first assignment, take this taming rod and use it to tame a dire mottled boar. You can find them quite close to Razor Hill. Practice your skills in battle with the boar at your side, then return to me. Use the taming rod to tame a dire mottled boar. Practice your skills.
Go forth to victory.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember any of this. Let's get our taming rod out. And not just a mottled boar, mind you, but a dire mottled boar. They should be rather close to Razor Hill. Unfortunately, I might have killed them all without realizing it while I was farming for the experience needed to get from level 9 to level 10. Here we go. Here's one. I'm assuming we need to get it low on health first? But without killing it, right? Or does it even need to be low on health, or we just have to be able to finish casting this before it kills us? Maybe that's all it is. Alright! Got it. Alright, our first pet, a dire mottled boar. Just what I always wanted. Let's see. You're on defensive. Your pet will only attack enemies that you attack. Or that attack you or your pet. Will attack... So that's right, there's no assist in Classic. There is no assist setting. What we're going to have to do... Can we, like, rebind this in any way? What I really want is to be able to bind this to a shift key. Is that something we're going to be able to do? Okay, that would be the special action 1. I just want that to be Shift F2. That didn't seem to have done it at all. Huh, well that's really annoying. It's not binding it to anything. I don't really understand why. I'm assuming that's it's not changing it on here means it's not actually binding it, right? Guess we could test it out, but... Yeah, I mean... I need to figure that out. I really don't want to be clicking every single time I send my pet in. That's that's not acceptable. It's just not acceptable. So I need to figure out what in the world is going on with that. It's funny that it has bound these others to Control 2, Control 3, and Control 4. But for some reason... it's not letting us... Oh wait, these aren't the right special buttons, are they? Huh. No, here we go. Here, pet action. Aha! We need to look in the right place, right? There we go. Whew. Okay, Robert, just look in the right place and you'll find what you need. Alright, that's a relief. That's going to work a lot better. So we've tamed the mottled boar. It said in the quest text to use our skills, but... I think we just go back to this guy now. Yep, that's it.
Durotar.
You've done well. I believe you are ready for your next task. The advantage a pet affords you against your rivals is duly noted. When you gain control over another creature, you are adding to your own strength. Your pet must become an extension of yourself. The next task requires you to turn from the land. You will find the next creature in the waters off the coast, across from Senjin Village near the Echo Isles. Look for a spirited crab called the Surf Crawler. Use the taming rod to tame it. Practice your skills.
Be safe.
Okay, this is good because we had a quest that wasn't open up to us yet down in Senjin Village that I think we had to get to level 10 in order to access, so I'm glad that they're just sending us back down there for a quest, because otherwise we'd have to go down there anyway. It is a little bit of a run. We should probably try out our boar along the way. Be a good time to do a little slash who and see everyone who's on tonight, which is not many people. Today is a Friday, 9:21 Eastern Standard Time in the evening. If we go down to like level 1. Oh, there we go. Well, not too many more people. In this level range at least. Alright, here we go. Pet goes in. And we get to work. Well, that's nice. It's a pretty low level, though. I don't think that's very indicative of the kind of damage we're going to deal to enemies that are at our level. We should probably be skinning these as well. That'd be really good. Maybe we let our pet go in first and get a little aggro. We could do that if we wanted. Yeah, it's going to be totally different with a pet. Speaking of our pet, let's take a look at our talent tree here. I'm going to go into Beast Mastery primarily for leveling, I think. And we're going to focus on really buffing our pet and buffing our own regen, like our spirit, any way we can to get any more regen of health and mana. We're going to do that. So we're actually going to start with endurance training, and we're going to increase our pet's health. We're going to put all 5 points into this as we go. But that's kind of what I thought about, is that we're going to be relying a lot on our pet to keep us alive, to keep enemies off of us, to deal damage. So we're going to focus on talents that are going to help out our pet and that are going to help our regen between combat so that we can keep pulling without much stop in between. Let's send him after this thing. There we go. Pretty smooth. I like it. The difference between a class like the Hunter at level 10 and the Druid at level 10, it's an enormous change in how it feels. It's almost not fair to classes like the Druid that you can get them to level 10 and that they don't feel as active. It doesn't feel like you have a lot to do. And maybe some people aren't really looking for that, and those fewer presses, those fewer buttons are more ideal, like staying in bear form and only having your few abilities. I prefer having a little bit more to do. And probably most experienced players might feel that same way. It's just more engaging for me on the Hunter. It's been a good change. I'm really glad that we made the move over to Hunter. I've really been enjoying it. Good stuff, good stuff. I think obviously binding this attack key is paramount to success. I can't imagine having to click this every time, or just having to stay in defensive and wait till you get hit. Don't do that. Aggressive also seems bad. I feel like we might want to skirt by enemies that the pet's just going to jump on. I don't even know if setting him to aggressive will cause him to attack what we're attacking. I don't think that's how it works. We can find out. Oh no, look! He just totally ran off on this one. We put him on aggressive, and like this thing was not even near us. Yeah, you're going back. Look at that. I think he was hunting for another kill. You're staying on defensive, buddy. You have some bloodlust in you. Yeah, we're not going to use aggressive. That's obvious. I have to keep reminding myself that we can skin these scorpions. It just seems a little weird that we would get leather off of them. I mean, I guess under the exoskeleton or carapace or whatever, you would get something, but it just is a little weird to me, so it always slips my mind. Wait a minute. What happened? We lost our boar. None of these are permanent pets? Is that what's happening right now? What happened? Our pet just abandoned us. Well, okay then. That's alright, because we have to tame a surf crawler. There was a quest somewhere that we couldn't pick up. Was it just the hunter quest, but like another trainer to get it from? Is that all that it was? Yeah, I thought she had it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I am not sure what happened to it. If any of you guys know what that quest was that we saw that was grayed out back at like level 8 and 9, and if I can still get it somehow, I'd like to do that, but yeah, it's not here. Alright, well for now let's head down to the beach and find a surf crawler. Now, is it gonna be able to be one of these pygmies, or are we gonna have to get an actual... Well, let's just pull it and find out. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. Invalid target. Okay, so it's not the pygmy surf crawlers. It says near the Echo Isles. Here we go, here we go. Alright, now I'm assuming we have to get this guy back to Razor Hill, right? What is the time limit, I wonder, on these guys, these temporary pets staying with us? It felt like, you know, maybe about 5 minutes for the boar that we had him before he just kind of vanished on us. You can skin scorpions, but you can't skin surf crawlers. Kind of worried that if I get into too many fights with this guy, he'll vanish and it might screw up the quest somehow, but what are you gonna do? He's a lot slower than the boar. He's very clitter-clattery next to me. I mean, you can really hear that ambient noise of him just skittering about next to you. I'm trying to think if we could hear the boar running at all. Now I don't remember. Plus, the antenna eyes are a little creepy. So is the giant underjaw. So yeah, we won't be going with a surf crawler. Really looking forward to having aspect of the cheetah. Speaking of aspect of the cheetah, it would be a really good idea when, you know, when you hit an even level, like level 10, to train your abilities. And we're going to do that as soon as we get back, provided that we have the silver to get them all. We'll probably have to pick and choose, focusing on abilities that we're actually going to use in our rotation. You are a swift learner, you have done well. The final creature you need to tame is one you should strive to emulate, the armored scorpid. It strikes quickly and confidently. To control a force such as this is your fate as a hunter. When you return, I will bestow you with the skills you will need to tame an animal of your choosing. This creature will be yours to command. Under your control, your pet will gain experience alongside you. I will also show you how to call it and dismiss it as you wish. Alright, so we just have to go out and get ourselves a scorpid. I'm assuming we're going to have to dismiss this one before we are able to capture the scorpid. So let's do that. Right click, we will dismiss. Oh! Oh! I forgot about this. Okay, so if you dismiss a pet and it's close to you, these guys don't know what the hell to do. They are incredibly confused. They are incredibly confused. Well, okay then. Now they're gonna go on about their day. We just need to find a scorpid. So when you dismiss a pet, is it gonna turn aggressive every time? Or only sometimes? Not that I plan to do a lot of dismissing of pets, but... these are not the scorpids we're looking for. An armored scorpid. I don't know if I've seen an armored scorpid. Clattering scorpids, sure. Lots of those. More clattering scorpids. So what's the deal with this? Where are all the armored scorpids? Where do they hang out? What am I to assume here? Should we go north of Razor Hill? Yeah, I guess we can try to go north. It doesn't say a direction. Doesn't say anything about where you would find one of these. Here we go. Well, we didn't have to go far. It is a little bit to the north, yep. That is one ugly sucker.
Speak, friend.
You've learned all I can teach you. It is time for you to take what you have learned here and choose a pet of your own. Here you are. I will now give you the power to tame a beast, as well as call it and dismiss it as you see fit. Use your new skills with pride. You have earned them. You now have the power to tame a pet, but you must also gain the skills to train it. Travel to Orgrimmar. There you must speak to one of our most revered hunters, Ormoc Grimshot. He will give you the ability to train your new pet. You will find him near the Hall of the Brave. Okay, so...
Go forth.
That's right, we have to actually take our pet to a pet trainer. He has to learn skills and level up, kind of how we earn abilities. And this is probably going to cost money? Okay, well, I think we need all of these, unfortunately. That's going to set us back a little bit. Track humanoids is just too useful when it comes to finding quest objectives, kind of like how we just use track beast to find the armored scorpid. We could probably use track humanoids to find like humanoid named enemies or different types of quillboar, things like that. I think quillboar are humanoids. Alright, so what do we have going on here? We have a couple of things that we need to go to Orgrimmar for. The Admiral's orders and training the beast. We need to go to Orgrimmar. Let's see what Cook Torka has. He got this quest when we hit level 10, I think.
Thrall Hall.
Bring a few eggs. Bah, I almost forgot. I need to get breakfast ready. Get yourself moving and get me some tail lasher eggs. I'll need at least 3 of them if I'm going to have enough for tomorrow's meal. The bloodtail and tail lashers can be fierce and protect their eggs to the death more often than not. They sometimes bury their eggs deep in the earth to uncover... They sometimes bury their eggs too deep in the earth to uncover safely, but if you head to the Echo Isles to the southeast of Senjin Village, you can usually find them all over the island. So we're not going to get these off of drops from the raptors. We have to go... We should have grabbed this. We should have grabbed this earlier, obviously, and paired it up when we went down there to do the pygmy or the surfer quest for our little crab guy. We should have been doing this quest as well, so that could have been done a little bit more efficiently, and that's how I would advise you guys to do it. If you're doing these quests, I would grab that when it becomes available and then take it down to Senjin Village with you. As for us, I feel like we need to head to Orgrimmar first before we do anything else, at least to see about getting our pet trained up, and then we can head back down here. We could break a few eggs. Now, Dark Storms. This might be up near Orgrimmar. We haven't read this one yet. Camped within Thunder Ridge. Yeah, that might be something we can do while we're up around Orgrimmar, and then it's going to be a matter of heading south to finish up loose ends down here. But I think this is going to be a good place for us to take a little bit of a break, and we'll start off next time in Orgrimmar. So... thank you guys so much for being here. I'm really enjoying the Hunter a lot. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. As always, let me know what you think about the playthrough so far. And take care of yourselves out in the world and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth really soon. Bye now.